Hey, listener, quick content warning on this episode. There's going to be talk about abortion, and there's also some themes revolving around a lack of bodily autonomy and sovereignty. So if that's going to be something that bothers you, go ahead and skip this one. We'll see you next week.
Hello and welcome to Who Are You? We're a reasonably well done sci-fi watchcast by a couple of former strangers who are now friends and watching 2004's Battlestar Galactica. I'm Laura.
And I'm Jafar.
And I'm also mad at Gaius Baltar.
Yes, as you should be.
Yeah. Spoiling the end of the episode for everyone a little bit. Just up top, just you need to know, I'm pretty mad at Gaius Baltar.
Yeah.
I specifically needed to call that out for Ryan. Ryan, I'm talking to you. I know that you posted that very funny meme of how Ellen Ty was deflecting rightful hate from Mr. Gaius Baltar. But I'm ready. I'm ready to just turn it all
Right on, guys.
at the Baltar.
I haven't seen Ellen in a while. Man, can't wait for her to come fuck something up terribly.
Yeah, well, I mean, Epiphany sure sets up a lot of opportunities for some of our side characters to come in and fuck something up terribly, right? Yeah.
But actually, while we're talking to Ryan, we should probably call out you're drinking out of a We Love Lease mug right now.
Oh, yes, I sure am.
We've got merch. It finally happened, guys. We did it.
We did it. We got there.
We did it. We got there. We have a little merch store live right now. I'm going to go update the links on our website to point to it, or you can get it on the Discord. I don't know how much we're going to advertise stuff because that feels a little weird, I guess.
Sure,
but
yeah.
we got some stuff on there. There's a couple running gags from the show that have some merch.
Like We Love Lease.
We Love Lease
yeah.
has some merch. Eat Flarn, Praise Valen, and Die has some merch. Or
Lie,
sorry.
not die.
Lie.
But yeah.
We've got some generic podcast art stuff as well for
Yeah.
Cool Girls and Who Are You and LTO. We'll have stuff eventually.
Yeah. The We Love Lease mug, I got it with the pink inside.
Yeah.
I felt like that was very appropriate. So it is a like I Love Lucy heart with We Love Lease in the I Love Lucy font on it. So super fun. If you also love Lease, there's a t-shirt or you can get a sticker or you can do the mug like me. Whatever you want, guys.
Yeah.
Whatever you
I've
want.
gotten a t-shirt. They're comfy. The mugs seem to be pretty well done.
Yeah, so this is mug like brand new right now.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know if it doesn't hold up in the wash.
Yeah,
So,
if
maybe stay
If
tuned.
any of this ends up turning out to be crap, we're going to take it off the store for sure. But we feel pretty good
Yeah.
about the quality of the stuff so far. The stickers are cool and they're great for most purposes. I would not put them on something that goes through a dishwasher.
Okay.
They
So not your Yeti water
they don't
bottles.
really
Got it.
feel
Yeah.
substantial enough. Maybe they're fine. I haven't tried, but they don't feel thick enough to survive in the wash to me. So
Yeah. We ordered a couple stickers, but they haven't got here yet. The first thing to arrive was my lease mug, and so
Okay.
that's where we're at today.
yeah.
Yeah. So exciting. So maybe we can link that in the show notes too, just in case you don't make it over to the website.
Yeah,
But
yeah, we'll put it on
Yeah.
stuff. We'll probably put it on the like the Blue Sky and the Facebook feeds for a minute, but the
Yeah.
goal is to have more stuff there. And if there's something that you want to buy from us that's not there, just get in the Discord and say something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you're like, hey, that was a really funny joke, put it on something.
Yeah,
We can
I would wear
always do
a
that, yeah.
T-shirt that says that joke that you guys made that I would like to awkwardly explain to my friends as they ask me where the fuck this T-shirt came from. If that's a thought that you have, let us know and we'll put it on a T-shirt for you.
Sure, yeah.
It's how we
Especially
do
if you can bring the design. If you BYOD, like hell. You just did all the work.
Yeah. All right. We should probably get into the episode.
Yeah. Which one is
We've
it?
got
Remind
season
us.
2, episode 13, Epiphanies.
Yeah. So we had a couple of really dramatic episodes that wrapped up one of the best three-parters of sci-fi television.
This is good.
And now we've got one other dramatic thing that has yet to resolve is that throughout all this business, Rosalind has been getting sicker and sicker and sicker.
It's been bad.
Yeah.
But we don't start there. We flash back to 189 days ago, the day of the attack, maybe the day before the attack.
Did it give us the number of days?
Yeah, it did.
I just missed it. I was making notes about what was happening. Okay. 189 days ago. So it's been 6 months. It's been half a year.
Yeah, months on months.
Wow. Okay.
Rosalind, we see her get her initial diagnosis. And as she walks out of there to talk to a teachers union rep, she sees Baltar and Caprica 6 just making out.
Yeah. Gotta wonder if this is real memories.
Yeah. It's like she's like reliving the flashback. Like she stops and notices stuff that she clearly didn't notice before.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this is some Kamala stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Could be Kamala stuff. Could be, we see in a little bit that she's got a file of the known Cylons and 6 is right on top in the folder. And, maybe she's confabulating some stuff in her head. Maybe some little synapses are connecting things together that she didn't really know before, but now she's
piecing it all together.
Getting some ideas. Yeah. I don't know, but it's not very useful to her right now because she's actually like being rushed to the med bay by a Galactica team.
Yeah, things are not good. She sees the light to Theme, even.
Yeah.
It's real dramatic. Theme survivor count, 49,598. This is down 6 from last episode, which is Kane, a guard in her office, and then 4 pilots.
Wow. Yeah, I forgot to go back and check. And I'm surprised that's how little they lost in the battle.
Yes. Even the survivor tracker thing on a Wikia that I've been verifying numbers with that are helping me it's like, oh, was this? Was this? Because I'm like, that doesn't seem like enough. And so I went on there and even they were all like, yeah, it's just 4 people in the attack somehow is all that died. Because we know these 2 people definitely died and there's only 6. So good job.
Yeah, I guess that was a pretty successful mission.
Yeah.
Before we move to after Theme, I wanted to point out that in Rosalind's hallucinating the conversation with the education representative, the education union guy, that, it's clearly very tense. And she tells him that causes are only lost when we give up.
Yeah.
It's pretty on the nose for this moment.
We get back from Theme here, and Starbuck and Kat are doing some flight stuff. It's not really sad. They're not. It doesn't seem like a mission. Maybe it's some
it seems like test flighty stuff.
Some test flighty stuff. And Kat's gun explodes, damaging her wing, and it also sends some debris into Starbuck's starboard viewport.
Yeah, right into the glass, which is a little scary. You can hear it trying to crack more.
Oh my god, it's so much. Listening to this glass just crack as she's flying in, just looking at it every now and then as it just gets worse and worse.
She's just glancing over nervously.
It's a little one and it keeps spidering, right? And the way they cut it, because we see them going into land, we hear the smash of the glass. We hear the glass shatter. And for a half second before it cuts over to showing the chief destroying the glass panel.
Yeah.
I was so mad.
Ooh. Woof. Yeah, but before that too, as they're heading out to do this before the explosion, it's a little tense between these ladies. Kat is giving Starbucks some serious crap about being late.
Yeah.
To this little doodad, and Starbuck is not hearing it. And then it becomes a
Yeah.
non-issue because we have a bigger problem. But I was like, do we need to put a pin in that? Like, are people getting frustrated with Starbuck for some stuff? Like, tired of Starbies?
Yeah.
She did kind of get close to Auntie Kane there over on the Pegasus before she died. And I could see some people being kind of mad about that on Galactica.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Putting a little sticky note on that. Gonna come back to that. Yeah, but Tyrell is like, I checked your shit myself. This shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, the ship is fine.
Yeah. And goes to look at the ammo, the bullets.
Yeah.
And realizes that they've been like tampered with in such a way that would cause the gun itself to explode.
Yeah. Callie finds this, brings it to the chief's attention. He grabs one of the bullets and just breaks it with his bare hands. Like,
yeah, just like crumbles
how
it.
do you not freak the fuck out? Like, Chief just grabs a bullet and just snaps it like a Slim Jim.
Never knew a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
And it's like, if I were to see someone grab a bullet and break it in half from like a ship away, I would be screaming. Like, can you imagine not being a part of this conversation, but being able to visually see this happen? The fuck? I would be
You're like, well, that's not great.
It's like an inch metal pipe that he just snaps with his hands. Like, superhuman strength over here. Yeah, I would lose my shit for sure.
Yeah, so I guess the idea is because these have been hollowed out, they're now much more fragile. One would like not fire, get stuck in the gun,
Yeah.
and then the gun would explode.
Yes.
So yeah, that's super bad.
Yep. Over in Medbay, Rosalind refuses Morpha as we flash back to her talking with President Adar. And hey, it's Canadian TV and film star Calm Fiore. We, of course, know Calm as the star of one of the highest grossing films in Canada's history, Bon Cop, Bad Cop.
What?
It's Bon Cop, Bad Cop. Do you not know Bon
It
Cop,
can't
Bad
be
Cop?
called that.
Oh, it 100% is.
No.
No. If you go find Draft the Universe, which is Ben and I's old podcast from years ago, we actually did a watch episode of this movie.
Wow.
So the premise is a murder happens on the border between Ontario and Quebec. And so instead of good cop, bad cop, you've got like a good guy, straight-laced Ontario cop, and then this wild card rogue Quebecois cop who's the Bond cop. It's so good. This movie is much better than you would ever expect.
Wow.
Although maybe I'm just remembering it fondly and it's actually terrible. But
somebody's going to go find out.
Yeah, Bon Cop, Bad Cop. Go fucking look it up. This shit's great. This guy has 175 acting credits. He's real, that guy. He is in all kinds of shit.
He's got that kind of face that I would probably never recognize. So everything I saw him in, he would be a new person to me.
I guarantee you, he's been in stuff you've watched.
Yeah. But because I have that white guy face blindness problem, he's just a new dude every time. And that's what you really want in that guy, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want him to be able to sort of fade into a role.
Yeah. Become the role and then be gone.
Yes.
Yeah, so she wants to meet with some striking teachers, and he does not give a fuck. He says this line, one of the interesting things about being president is that you don't have to explain yourself to anyone, which when she comes to in a couple of minutes, she parrots to Adama, Kato, and Baltar after telling them to force Sharon to have an abortion.
Yeah, apparently Adar wanted to send in the National Guard on these teachers.
Yeah.
And she was sure that she could get this done without, bloodshed, because it seems like that's where this was all heading.
Mm-hmm.
He drops his phrase there that I'm president, I don't have to explain myself. But it's too late. She's already gone rogue.
Yeah.
She's already having the conversation, or scheduled the conversation. Is not totally clear.
Yeah.
But I think she's already scheduled it
Yeah.
at this point.
She got plans.
Yeah. But the thing that pushes the issue with Sharon's baby is that Coddle has been running tests as medical doctor is wont to do,
Yeah.
right? Especially in case of unknown, probably high risk pregnancy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Normal, responsible doctor stuff.
Yeah.
And he's found some anomalies. But apparently Gaius has also looked at this stuff and he's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's waving his hands everywhere to get you to look anywhere but at the test results.
Yeah.
And Rosalind is far too concerned about any sort of genetic anomalies in this thing. And that's her reasoning for issuing the termination order.
Yeah.
But yeah, at this point, no one has made clear what these genetic anomalies are.
Yeah. It's just shit's weird. We don't know what it is.
Yeah. And it's like, well, that was probably going to happen,
Yeah.
right? Shit was going to be weird and you wouldn't totally understand it because this has never happened before.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a new thing. So it's expected to be fucking weird, which is Baltar's position on it. As he's like, what are we fucking even talking about this for? This is crazy. Like, of course it's weird. And then Papadama's just all like, pull yourself together, man. You're about to be the fucking president.
Papadama is so not wrong here. Like, because immediately as they're leaving,
Yeah.
they've left Rosalind's sick bed. He and Adama are in the hallway, and Gaius is just like desperately whining and pitching, like, she's not in her right mind. Blah, 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 blah. And Adama's like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
you need to get your shit together. You seem far too, like, I don't know, manic about this.
Yes. And this is when 6PT shows up for the first time in weeks.
Yeah, apparently, because we've been told that it is a couple weeks
Yeah.
since Pegasus, the whole every Pegasus thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been a couple of weeks. We don't get an exact time frame on it, nor do we really need one.
Yeah. I think it was at least 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, he asked where she's been. Like,
Mhm.
he's been alone for a bit. And she says that it's not her that left.
Yeah. That's absurd because of course it was her that left. But, whatever. They have this
I don't know. I mean, what if she really still is Baltar's psychosis? Like, he just turned away from his psychosis for a little bit because we still don't have a definitive answer on what 6PT is,
Yeah.
right? We've got the angel answer. It's still, I don't think it's off the board that she's like a consciousness that didn't make it to the homeworld or the resurrection ship and somehow put herself in him.
Mhm.
Or he's just a really big weirdo who's dissociated into this other personality as well to make him make decisions he wants to make but feels like he needs to justify. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably talk about it at length when the show ends.
Oh God, is it gonna be like unclear the whole time?
I'm not
The whole
I'm not
time?
going to answer that question
Oh,
because
that
I can't
sucks.
answer that question.
Yeah, I know.
I have to say we'll talk about it when the show ends. I'll say we'll figure it out later because I can't tell you. So
Yeah. Boo.
doesn't necessarily mean that that's the case, but
Yeah. But 6PT is back and concerned about him and his relationship with Gina.
yeah. What's up with Gina? You've been spending some time with Gina. You'd tell me, right? If you tell me if you Gina like. Yeah.
Yeah. And she thinks he's going to go along with destroying the baby. And he's just like, well, I can't. It's Papa Dama. Like, I'm powerless against Papa Dama.
Fucking. 6PT feels off to me this episode, both here and later, because everything up to this point has been Sharon's baby is our baby. You need to save our baby. And in this, it's all like, yeah, but become the president, though. Like, president, like, you're about to be the president. You're about to get some real power here, like as the president, because you're going to be the president, right? And not like save our child. Like I would expect her to be like she's been characterized as for 13 episodes at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
What if it's both? What if he did have or does have a 6 PT, like a 6 consciousness in there, but also sometimes he makes up a different 6 consciousness to push him towards what his stuff he wants. Like, oh, there's the face. Like, there's the 6 PT that is real or really in there, and then there's the 6 PT that is convenient for me.
yeah.
Me, Gaius Baltar, the only one who matters in the universe, apparently.
That is his feels.
Hmm.
So I don't know if you caught it. They focus a lot on it at the end, but this happens the entire conversation because he's like having a yelling match with her in a hallway.
Yes.
And people
this is so
react.
weird. There are so many people watching this and looking at him like he's a weirdo.
Yeah, it's so good. Because it doesn't just start, like, there's a moment where, like, she grabs his tie and then he grabs his tie to, like, stop her. And it's just him holding the tie out there and everyone's looking at him like he's choking himself in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
But well before this, just sometimes he'd yell, people will turn and look at him in the background and stuff. Like, they're really genuinely
Yes.
reacting the whole time. And it's so good.
I'm ready for people to figure out who this motherfucker really is. Like, I'm ready. Out yourself, Gaius Baltar. Let people see you're a moron.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
And they did some really good, like, circle cam stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they're like 360 kind of viewing of the people around him, seeing his weird behavior.
Mhm.
So the camera work was extra fun. in
Yeah.
that.
And this was back before cameras fit in your pocket. It's
Mhm.
impressive. I mean, the show was shot on HD on not small cameras. I just watched, Beth and I went to the theater. We saw 28 Years Later.
Oh, okay.
And I read after that it was shot entirely on iPhones,
I heard that too. Yeah.
which, I mean, there's a couple shots that probably would have been hard to do with normal size cinema cameras.
Mhm.
And we saw it in IMAX. Like, we didn't see it in like a small format. And it did not even occur to me that it was shot on iPhones the entire time we watched it.
Wow. Yeah, that's one that I heard about it, and I saw the original 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I saw 28 Weeks Later or not, because you know how I am about zombie movies. Like, zombie movies are difficult for me for reasons. And I definitely have read the plot of 28 Weeks Later.
Yeah.
If I didn't see it. And so when I heard 28 Years Later come out, I was like, well, I guess I'm going to read the plot. So I've already done that. I don't know if I'll see it or not. I don't think so.
I won't say anything on pod.
Oh,
because
yes, we don't
it's
wanna
a movie
spoil
in
for anybody.
theaters.
Uh-huh.
I enjoyed it up to the last 10 minutes.
Okay.
Where it's all like, oh, well, we've already announced that we made 2 of these back to back and we need a sequel. And that plot in that first half wrapped up real nice. So let's just make sure we give them a reason to come back. And it's just
Yeah.
that's when I was just all like, the fuck? Like, it wasn't like, I don't know. It was tonally jarring is all I'll say about
Yeah.
it here. Listeners, if you want to talk about it, we'll talk about it in the Discord.
Yeah. So I don't know. I probably won't see it, is my guess, but maybe someday. Oh, yes. And at the end of all this, 6PT reminds Gaius that he has a nuke.
Yep.
He never did anything with that nuke.
Yep, still got that nuke. Adama calls up Hilo to tell him the news about what the president has decided with regards to Sharon's pregnancy, who honestly handles it better than expected, and by that I mean doesn't punch Adama.
Yeah, I felt like this was actually a very mature conversation between both of these men.
Yeah.
Like, we don't really know what Adama thinks. He never says what he thinks about it.
Yeah.
He's being very good military man in that way, of being like, this is the decision and we're doing the decision. And he doesn't like try to justify himself or anything
Yeah.
to Hilo. And he says, I don't expect you to agree,
Yeah.
but you need to accept it.
I mean, that's his stance. I don't think he agrees. I think he accepts.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And Hilo basically says, like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, this is my child. And what kind of father would I be,
Yeah.
if I accept?
Yeah. Do you have any feelings about, your kid dying, Papadama? Anything you want to talk about there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anybody recently take your son away from you for a while?
Yeah. We cut over to CIC where Ty, Lee, and the Dadmiral discuss the munitions issue. He gets Lee on the investigation here. And it immediately cuts. Like, it's a very short scene. It's like, Lee, you're in charge figuring it out. And then it's Lee going to, like, question someone immediately.
No, so when the show does this, and I'm like, uh-oh, you wrap that up really fast, which must mean something more dramatic is going to happen,
Yeah.
But they were arguing in this scene a little bit about, like, Leah said, okay, no flights, this bad,
Yeah.
no flights. And Ty is like, well, now we're defenseless. And Adama was like, we were already defenseless because we had bad ammo.
Yeah. Like, it would have been much, much worse.
Yeah, like if we tried to shoot this stuff, we're just as defenseless as we are without anybody flying.
Yeah.
Like, no good. No good. So yes, we do that dramatic cut where it's like, oh, we've already figured this out. So something even more dramatic is on the other side of this.
Yep.
And they find this lady whose name is Asha Yannick.
Mm-hmm. And she, when they go to be like, Asha, we have some questions. She just, like, starts screaming, like, the Cylons
Making a
aren't the
scene.
enemy. The military is keeping this conflict going to maintain control over the civilian population. This is all a fucking false flag operation. She's really been digging Fleet InfoWars, and it has not been good for her mental health.
For real. And I couldn't help but think, like, about the information asymmetry in this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so many things that have happened. And because we're on Galactica, this is Battlestar Galactica, the TV show, not Cloud9. And although, hey, maybe good TV. But anyway, Battlestar Galactica is not always where the fleet is, right? Doing stuff. So they're just kind of getting, like, Galactica's word for it sometimes. And they're not really processing the information of, like, how bad things are. And, like, clearly the information on all the known Cylons is not being disseminated to everyone for, security reasons and whatever. But still, in that sort of lack of substantial information environment, the rumors and the stories and the other ideas have really flourished, apparently, because we've got pamphlets.
Not only do we have pamphlets, we have bizarre fucking pamphlets. Did you clock this? This trifold pamphlet that has
lots of red and black.
It had normal corners. Where the fuck did they get this paper?
Clearly, this is evil Cylon generated propaganda.
Only Cylons have normal sheets of paper that are squares or rectangles. Like, this is some bullshit. And it is a normal sheet of paper, just trifold. Like, where are my fucking missing corners?
We thought, as Adama and Ty are, like, reading these pamphlets and super disgusted, that they were disgusted with the material within the pamphlet, like the words and stuff. But I think it's the paper.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my God. It even has a watermark.
It's the corners. The presence of normal 90-degree corners has offended them so thoroughly to their core that they immediately go to treason.
Yeah. Yeah. No one can trust anyone who's got corners on their shit.
Yes. No 90-degree corners allowed. Those be the rules.
So Adama says that the subversives have made contact.
Yeah.
So they've got a leader who wants a meeting, and he's going to give it to them. Which, of course, Ty is super offended at this, right?
Yeah.
But he says, no. I'm giving them this meeting because I want to see what I'm up against, not because I care about anything that they have to say.
Yeah. He's going to show up and we're just going to arrest his ass. It's easy. Got the leader. Done. Problem solved. Laura flashes back again to talking to the teacher union rep. She said that this thing isn't worth dying over, as the president talks further about deploying the military in some regard to make the teachers work, which, yikes.
Yeah.
Nothing says let's encourage critical thinking like pointing guns at teachers to force them to tell kids how to think.
And all of this, like, in one of these flashbacks, we learn that these teachers are upset about low pay and substandard facilities and bad working conditions. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You mean like my son's elementary school down the street?
Yeah. Like most schools.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay. This timeline is not my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. So she calls for Doc Coddle at the end of her flashback, and Adama and Ty meet with Royhan Yahi.
Mm-hmm.
He says he's only an interested party in preventing bloodshed and that the fleet should surrender and try to work with the Cylons in peace.
Yeah. He's like, they attacked us. Fuck off.
Yeah. This is where I was really like, there's some big information asymmetry here because these people, if you've seen like from Galactica's point of view, as we have, like, there has never been a Cylon ship that just showed up like waving a white flag and we just shot them down, you know? Like every Cylon ship that shows up is guns a-blazing. Like,
in fact, this whole thing started with humanity going to the thing to talk about peace terms with the Cylons. Like they do every fucking year. And the Cylons finally showing up and blowing it the fuck up.
Yeah. Like, I guess, does anyone know about that really?
Probably not.
Yeah. I'm thinking they don't, right? Because basically we just sent out like one dude and his ship. Well,
like, I don't understand. Like, it seems like this is way too early for this type of thought. Like, your colonies were genocided 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine just saying, stop defending ourselves, try to reach out? Because even Adama's all like, you don't mean peace, you mean surrender, right? Because that's the only thing we could try to. And that's just going to get us killed.
Yeah, there's nothing, no reason, no thing that's happened that points to like, oh, maybe they would accept or surrender even. This is a little bit of a stretch.
For
maybe, you know, a couple of years down the line, I could see people feeling this way. But I guess maybe humans do really have this short of a memory. I can't speak to that with any confidence anymore.
Yeah. Royan's like, look, I'm just a person. You do anything to me, this is still going. And Dama's all like, cool, but it's a start. Throw him in the brig.
He's like, we're following an idea, not a person.
Yeah. And
I don't know. You get enough people with the idea, and then maybe the idea is not a problem anymore. Is the Adama approach.
Yeah. Lee and Starbees are going through Asha's stuff, and they find plans for the Tillium refiner. Lee orders a team ready immediately, a strike team.
They were so close. They were so close. This is the second time in this episode, I think, that we were so close to having like some character development because, you know, we had the fight with Kat and Starbees earlier. And now Starbees as they're pulling stuff out of the box, is like, so we haven't talked since your spacewalk.
Yeah.
And then Lee immediately finds the other thing is like, no time for spacewalk. No time to talk about my sad Lee era. Like, we need to go to the Tillium refiner.
Right fucking now. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Hilo tells Sharon the president's decision, and she reacts how I expected Hilo to.
Yeah. Yeah. She's distraught.
Yeah.
And nobody's talked about the genetic abnormalities yet. He just says, I don't know, they found something in the baby's blood that they're worried about. And they think the baby needs to be terminated.
This is so amorphous that it's like all Doc Cottle had to say is, I'm not convinced it's not a pathogen.
Mm-hmm.
Just like if you make it sound like the baby's accidentally harboring a biological weapon that's going to kill everyone and you can't prove that it's not.
Yeah.
I feel like you get a lot more legitimacy to your concerns here compared to the, I don't know, the baby's weird.
It's got weird blood.
Yeah.
It's got ghosts in its blood, like we used to.
Mm-hmm. Leech this baby.
yeah.
Yes.
She's talking about how she suppressed her rage for nothing, and we start seeing that rage.
Yeah.
Pacing the floor, yelling, let them come and try to take this baby, and just like smashing her head against the glass, breaking the glass.
Yeah.
And then Hilo's trying to beg her to calm down, but the guards rush in with their guns drawn.
Mm-hmm. Apollo and the Marines get close to the Tillium freighter, and they hear one of those I sacrifice my life for my children and my children's children messages. And Lee's just like, get the fuck out.
Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing? Go! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid idiot! Fuck, we're all dead! Get the fuck out!
And
Back up, back up, back up.
just barely do they avoid getting exploded as you see people get vented into space.
I know. And you know, those weren't military people. Those were just the refiner workers.
Yep.
Like, they were just showing up, punching the clock, doing their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah. Don was pretty pissed. He chokes out the one guy as Baltar gets a tour of Colonial 1. Billy gives him a letter from Rosalind, per tradition, as the presidency changes. And Billy gets a phone call, but it's for Gaius, who is immediately on a Raptor to Cloud9.
he gets pretty upset when he opens the known Cylons folder and sees 6 right on top.
Mm-hmm.
He's got fifis about that. And yeah, he gets that call. I was like, oh, is this a Donna or is this something else? And surprise.
Mm-hmm. It's Gina.
It's Gina. But on his way, he's doodling a bunch of hexagons
Yeah.
on his paper,
He's doodling.
his clipboard.
Yeah. So Gina's hanging out with the Cylon piecers. I don't know what to call them. Who don't know that she's a Cylon.
Oh, yes, yes. Immediately, like, once they're alone, Gaius is like, do they know what you are?
Like, of course not.
And she's like, no, even their dedication has limits. They can't know who I am.
Yeah.
And that, in and of itself, says a lot about Gina to me.
Yeah.
Don't trust Gina. I know she went through some shit, and I know that shit shouldn't have happened to her, but not good. Not good. And then
good.
Gaius. Fucking Gaius.
Fucking Gaius.
He, is obsessed
Yeah.
with all of the 6s, and all this head time with 6PT has not been useful to him because he just wanted one he could really touch.
God, he goes to kiss Gina. She is not interested in that.
She freaks the fuck out, rightfully so.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because you're the good man who saved her doesn't mean that you're not distressing in that way.
Now,
Like,
does this make you think that Caprica 6 never uploaded? Like, if she had Caprica 6's memories of their relationship, that she might have acted differently here? Or is she so fundamentally a different person because of her trauma at this point that it doesn't matter?
it feels really likely that Caprica 6 didn't upload
Yeah.
in general to me, because he said that thing to Gina about the pyramid game.
Yeah. He's quoted her.
And she didn't seem to clock that as like anything.
Yeah. So it's like I could see being played either way from the story perspective. I'm trying not to say anything that I don't think I should at this point, but I'm just curious about your thoughts on that. Like, you think it's the upload, not that it's the trauma? I mean, it could be both.
I think it's the upload. Caprica 6 did not upload. I think she went into Gaius's body somehow.
Okay.
Or, maybe this Gina wasn't near enough to do an upload.
Yeah.
Like, or to get any sort of download or something. So maybe Gina's just the one out of the loop and all the other 6s know about everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Because we know that, Pegasus was keeping far enough away from stuff.
Yeah.
That perhaps they weren't able to send any sort of data back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but whatever. She's well within her rights to feel this way, no matter what, even if she has that memory of Gaius.
No, I'm not trying to invalidate her actions in any way.
Yeah. And the fact that Gaius thinks it should be just fucking fine, he's a lunatic.
Yeah.
He clearly has no ability to think about anyone else, even the person he's quote unquote in love with.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah, dude's sociopath. Narcissist.
Yeah.
Class A. Hundo.
So fuck this guy. And she's riding hard again for kind of the 6BT line. Like, I can save you. The fleet is crumbling. You're going to be president and you can turn against Adama and we don't have to deal with him. So the Cylons will save us all. Like, they'll come save us somehow. I don't know. It's very unclear. But he's feeling hurt and rejected.
Yeah.
And he's also had ideas from his doodles.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not quite here. I'll tell you. There's an important spot where I need to stop for a second.
Okay.
But
Do we get Rosalind's flashback before that?
Yes. So, but he tells Gina that he's not going to be responsible for the destruction of mankind.
Yeah.
Except he kind of already is.
Well, I mean, not completely. He won't finish the job.
Yeah. I started the job, but I won't be the one to finish it. Except maybe you will, guys. I don't know.
Rosalind, we find out, was having a little sneaky sexy with Adar.
Huh.
This makes Adama calling him an idiot like 1,000 times better in retrospect.
It does. Yeah. Also, girl. Well, I guess mostly we've seen Adama attracted to her.
Yeah.
It's not that she's like, I don't know, roundly rejected him or anything, but it does seem like he's the one who has a little bit of a crush, more of a crush than she does. But I was like, men with power, huh? And Adar, not that far from Adama.
Yeah. It's really the name thing. She's really worried about messing up a name. It's an anxiety thing. So she just wants guys with the exact same name always, so she never has to worry about fucking it up.
Yeah, it'll be all right. It'll be fine. But yeah, she goes to meet with him again, and he's very sorry about their little spat earlier.
Mm-hmm.
She says, well, hey, I went ahead and met with the guy. And he's like, oh no, what did you do?
Yeah.
So, and we don't even get any like real details. She just basically got them to go back to work by giving them a couple concessions, but we don't get any details what those concessions were, right?
It doesn't matter because any concessions means that everyone else is going to strike now and it's all going to be Adar's problem.
Yeah. And he thinks that this has gone so poorly, nobody dying, that he wants her to resign.
Yeah. I think this is supposed
Little
to
bitch.
come off as more dramatic than it is because it's all like, well, if she was going to be, not the Secretary of Education, then she would be removed from the line of secession. So, what's the
Uh-huh.
point then? She's not really the president. I think it's supposed to like vibe that way with us, but it just seems so absurd that
No, I was just like, he's such a petty little bitch.
exactly. Yeah.
And this is where she says, well, I'm going to go do my shit on Galactica. I have to do this whole historical preservation ceremony.
Yeah.
And then you can come take my job from my cold, dead hands.
Yeah. We'll talk about it after. And by talk about it, I mean get fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Adama gets on the ship PA to ask for thoughts and prayers for Rosalind as a
Yeah.
team comes to subdue Sharon.
So this right before the team coming to subdue Sharon.
Okay.
Like as Adama's doing his thoughts and prayers over the comm and we're seeing worried reactions throughout the ship, I told Aaron to pause. And I turned and I looked at him. And I said, I bet you any second now, Gaius Baltar is going to come running in here with a cure for cancer using Cylon baby stem cells.
Yeah. Very close. Very, very close.
Close enough, I think, right?
Yeah.
We're in horseshoe hand grenade territory. I think I get this one.
If this were LTO, you'd get the point.
Yeah. So now Sharon is fighting.
Yeah. Sharon's fighting. They give her a shot of something that seems to make her mostly unconscious. They start to bring her into medbay. Hilo goes to block them, which buys like Baltar the 45 seconds he needs to run in and intervene. And he tells
Yeah.
Adama that the baby has con blood. Con blood, like from Star Trek Into Darkness. We all remember that plot point, right? Kirk is dying of
No.
radiation poisoning at the end of that movie because he changed places with Spock in the chamber that was like only Vulcans could survive, but not really because they have better constitutions than humans. And, Spock was able to do the thing that would have killed a human instantly because he's Vulcan. But Kirk did it for some reason in Into Darkness and it didn't kill him instantly. And instead of remaking Star Trek's 3 and 4 as well, they just said, fuck it, Kana's miracle blood. No one else remembers that? No? I remember it. Fuck you, J.J. Abrams.
I'm pretty sure I saw that movie. Maybe I didn't. I don't know, but I don't remember that.
The best scene of that movie, which is a terrible fucking movie, is where they did that role reversal and Kirk's in the chamber instead of Spock and says the thing, you have been and always shall be my friend, as he's like dying. And then they like instantly revive him and just say, fuck it, we're not doing the one with the whales again.
What a bad call. I love the one with the whales.
Right. The one with the whales is great.
It's fucking fabulous. Great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, as I was thinking about it, Javert, I think you and I might be as close to Cylons as we can possibly get right now.
That universal
Because
donor.
we have the magic blood.
We got magic
Yeah.
blood.
It's not the most magic blood apparently, but we've got magic blood.
It's magic blood.
Yeah. So we get Hilo to stand down, and Gaius techno babbles about how the fetus has no blood type. That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
That's the big reveal of the weird thing.
Yeah.
And
Magic blood.
no blood type. They probably have heightened resistance to disease, which seems legit, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you can only produce 12 models of these things. Like, can you imagine if you didn't try to heighten resistance to disease? You'd get you'd go to Caprica and pick up a bug from somebody, and then all of that model is just gone because they're all exactly the same.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if that happens at some point in this story.
Oh.
Anyways.
Are we gonna War of the Worlds these bitches? We're gonna come up with a thing that except no wait, yeah, it was War of the Worlds where it was a literal virus instead of Independence Day where it's a computer virus.
War of the Worlds, I believe it was the common cold that kills
Yes,
all the
yes.
aliens instantly. But yes.
Yes. Okay. Interesting.
I did lots of the
Interesting.
face there, listener.
It was some good face moves. Yeah. Yeah. So if we just give her some of these stem cells,
Yeah, just give her some baby blood.
then it's gonna go kill the cancer, we think.
Yeah, he's got
And-
these slides, and it's all like, what am I looking at? This is an empty petri dish. He's like, exactly. I took a picture of
Yeah,
an
he's
empty
like-
one.
I at some point in all of this, I got some blood out of that baby. Like,
Yep.
as apparently, I guess maybe he and Doc Cottle both used some samples
Yeah.
that were taken at some point or something. I got some blood out of this baby, and I took some of Rosalind's cancer cells, and they killed them. They're gone.
Yep.
And we need to just take more cells from this baby and give them to Rosalind. And Doc Cottle is like, not on
That's not
board
how
with
this works. That's not how blood works.
That's not how any of this works.
But she has like a seizure after it gets injected with this baby blood. And then like 30 seconds later, she's just like starts to come out of it and she's fine.
Oh no. We're missing her last hallucination though.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we do get one last hallucination.
Yeah, she has one last hallucination where she tells Stans, like, you guys, no more violence, no more civil disobedience. Get the students back to school. And he's like, you know what? I'm glad you called. I agree. This is right. So they never say what she agreed to.
Yeah.
She just said, no more of this. Stop doing that and get the kids back in class. And one more time, she sees Six and Gaius making out in this vision.
Yeah.
I think in a couple of these visions, she's seen them out of the corner of her eye. Like, not just the first one and not just this one.
Yeah.
I think there was a couple more times.
Yeah, they kind of do some sly cuts and some camera shots to like, for some reason, they're
Yeah.
just always in the same courtyard as her.
Yeah. And like, she keeps hearing, like, after the first scene when we see the other doctor tell her the tests are positive, every time she hears the voice saying the tests are positive, it's Doc Cottle's voice.
Yes.
It's not the other guy. So that's like a neat, merging of like the two existences, making this really hallucinatory, like,
Do you think it was that or that they didn't get the other actor back / didn't want to pay him for more lines? And you already
I mean,
got Doc
it's
Cottle.
probably a little column A, a little column B.
He's right. Cottle's right there. Just
Yeah.
hold the Walkman
I mean,
up.
we already have to pay this guy for being on the credits all the time
Yeah.
anyway, right? So, but this is when she hears Cottle saying that the tests are positive. She starts seizing.
Mhm.
And we've got her next to Sharon. Sharon's watching her, and then Rosalind flatlines and comes back.
Yep. She has
It's a little creepy.
little dies. Just a little death. Has a treat. No, not a full on.
Little creepy, too.
Yeah.
She's like bug-eyeing
Yeah.
at Mr. Bug-Eyes himself, Gaius.
But
Thanks him.
we cut to 2 days later and Cottle is astonished. The cancer is just completely gone.
Yeah. Adama makes a visit to her,
Mhm.
and she's looking a little better. She's ready to go visit Yahi, and he's surprised.
Yeah.
And no one expected to see Rosalind again. They get her in this wheelchair. Yahi tells her that they just want to be heard,
Mhm.
and she tells him, we have already seen that she's a fabulous negotiator with Stans,
Yeah.
that negotiations are going to require trust. So I need you to provide me assurance that there will be no further attacks.
Mhm.
And don't lie to me, because I will send Adama to kill all of you if you lie to me.
Yep. Just fucking unleash Adama on y'all. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. I am willing to listen. I am maybe even willing to act. But if you cross me, none of those things will be happening anymore, and you'll be dead.
Mhm. Gaius celebrates his victory here with 6PT. He reads the letter as she complains about him not ascending to the presidency and not saying anything about how the baby's still alive.
Yeah.
It's really
Well,
jarring.
Gaius says something to her when she shows up about, like, hey, I've saved Sharon's baby for now. Like,
Yeah.
they're very interested in studying this some more. And he doesn't read the letter as much as she reads the letter to him,
Yeah.
which I think is part of why he takes it so poorly. Like,
Yeah.
This is a very reasonable letter.
100%. Don't be a dick. Sometimes you're kind of a dick. Don't be a dick. And he reads this letter and he's gone, I've been not a dick so many times. Now I'm really going to be a dick.
Yeah, like she had perfectly valid criticism of, hey, like, it's not all about you when you're leading almost 50,000 people who are under constant threat of attack and annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
You do need to grow up a little and, like, step into your maturity. Like, please. Pretty please. And he reads that letter and goes, you can't tell me what to do, Mom. And fuck this guy. Fuck this Gaius. Like, I can't stand that. Like, what a fragile, broken little man. Like,
he is a teenager right now, right? Just like, oh, you told me not to do this thing. Fuck you. I'm going to do the thing. And I think of this sketch I saw recently, the stand-up comic who's all like, so, you know, you got a time machine. Do you think you could go back and kill baby Hitler? Because, like, I'm a parent. I don't think I could kill baby Hitler. I could strangle the shit out of teenage Hitler, though.
yeah. Yeah, that's a great point, isn't it? Like, oh, Gaius. He's so mad that she called me selfish. And it's like, she said it very reasonably.
And you
Like,
are.
You are a little bit selfish and you need to back up, Buster. Adama said the same thing. And he's like, well, she's clearly never going to trust me, so I just got to go do my own thing.
This letter ends with,
this.
you'll be a great leader if you can make sure that you consider the needs of the people before yourself.
That's literally true for anyone.
Right? It's so baseline. It's
just
like
universal good leadership.
Yeah.
Fuck this man. And so we get just a couple of notes to leave on here. 6PT tells him this is now life or death. Okay, whatever. 6PT
Right.
says whatever.
Whatever, 6PT. Get fucked.
Sharon's like looking at her growing belly. I guess the Cylon cells have like a one-way mirror situation. So she's looking at it as the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And Rosalind is watching her from the other side of the mirror, just kind of bugging, eyes bugging.
Just eye bugging.
Gaius goes to watch Yahi leave, and we find out because he sort of takes off, like he needs to speak to Yahi or something. We don't know exactly what's happening, but we get back to Cloud 9, and Yahi goes straight to Gina. So it seems real. It really seems like they're trying to make it as, you know, one of these like underground organizations, like, oh, there's no leader, it's an idea, whatever. But really, like, Gina's the leader.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
she's the leader, which makes me like wonder if this is really fomented in the last 3 weeks. Like maybe there were a couple people who were like, man, I hate running for my life and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just got, you know, Gaius tucked her away and she went to work.
She's just Grima Wormtonguing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And he tells her like, hey, I think Rosalind really wants to listen, but we can't do any more attacks. And she's not cool with that. She's like, no, Rosalind's never going to accept peace. Like, it's not going to happen. And yeah, he's like, well, you know, maybe not, but I have this in with the vice president. He gave me a piece of luggage to carry home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which they tell you not to accept watching anybody's luggage in an airport, right? You should probably never carry a piece of luggage for someone, right?
It's a bad idea. And he learns why very quickly when he opens it up and it's a nuke.
Dun, dun, dun. God, I hate this dumbass. Fuck Gaius Baltar. Fuck.
So that's the episode.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 12 colonies, where do you put this one?
I put this one at fuck Gaius Baltar.
Okay.
Like,
Fuck it.
I think I immediately texted you to be like,
You
I
did.
hate this guy.
Not only did you text me about it, you also texted the Cool Girls chat because
It's true.
because Beth was all like, "Oh yeah, she's really mad at Baltar right now."
Well, when you didn't answer, I thought, He's a reasonable person who's already in bed, but you know who might not be already in bed? Beth.
It's very true. It's funny because
I know the ways.
when that happens, more than likely what it is we are both in bed. It's just I am sleeping. Yeah.
So, yeah, how do I rate this episode? Well, I had been wondering for a while how this Rosalind stuff was
Yeah.
going to resolve. And you know, on the last couple of episodes, I've been like, "Aw, damn it, Rosalind's a Cylon." And now I'm sitting here wondering, what if Rosalind wasn't a Cylon?
I mean,
But she is now.
ooh.
What if there's
The
more than just
Cylon
no
blood.
antigens in that blood?
Ooh.
Yeah. What if there's something else? Or what if, the other thing I brought up to Erin today, I was like, well, if she was a Cylon, the not having resistance to disease and cancer doesn't make a ton of sense. Like, how'd she get this cancer? But it's like, well, maybe she's like the first model Cylon, other, human Cylon. And so she had some little bumpies. The little kinks we got to work out. The bugs. They all got bugs, right?
Yeah, the beta models. Yeah.
All the machines got bugs, and giving her the blood, fixed the bugs. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was like, what if there were really 13 Cylons and there were 12 models, but then we also had this thing with the blood.
The bird.
That'd be interesting. So I don't know. I didn't rate the episode anywhere in that little stream of
You
conscious.
didn't. I was just gonna let you go. It's fine.
I'll give it a 9.
Yeah. This one for me doesn't hit as hard, mostly because of some of the character inconsistencies that I thought were kind of weird. I'm gonna give it a 7.
6PT.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm super curious though. I can't wait to watch more.
So I had to really churnicate the next one because
Oh yeah.
there's a spoiler in the first 5 words of this next
Okay.
one that I found.
Yeah, so I had asked Aaron, I've been asking him okay, go ahead and read I'll cover my eyes and you read the description for the next episode and tell me if I can see it or not. And he was like, "Oh, absolutely not."
Yeah. Yeah, this one's heavily edited. We got season 2, episode 14, Black Market next. Pegasus's new commander, Fisk, is involved with black markets, leading to Lee to have to solve a crime. Rosalind seeks to introduce trade regulations.
Yeah.
I've taken
don't have enough.
I've taken 20 words out of this.
Huh. We don't have enough rules of commerce, and so now we have black market situation and are we going to get a drug episode finally?
So,
Or maybe they're setting up for that.
we'll see.
Interesting.
But we won't see until next week. But before we get there, we got to say a couple of things, like a thank you. I got a couple thank yous. You got a couple thank yous? We usually got a couple.
Got some in there.
Yeah.
Got some in the tank.
Yeah, I got a thank you for Jeremy Siegel here in my back pocket, where I always keep my thank yous to Jeremy Siegel.
Uh-huh. Let's pull them out. Okay.
Yeah, I got a couple in here. So yeah, thanks Jeremy for the theme song and everything you do for the podcast and the pod fam. We really appreciate you. You can find more of Jeremy's work at jeremysiegel42.bandcamp.com.
Hey, and thanks to Angry Duck Time Machine on Instagram for our adorable little podcast artwork.
Hey Aaron, thanks so much for editing this podcast and making sure that it gets out on time, despite our best efforts to delay it by recording super late sometimes, like right now. Appreciate you.
Hey, and you know what else? I have a very special thank you this week. Thanks to the listeners in the Discord who did some merch testing for us and helping us
Yes, thank you.
get the store up and running. That was really helpful. I appreciate it.
Yeah, everyone who jumped in there and bought the first wave of stuff, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Making sure that we've got quality stuff and letting us know how the experience was.
Yeah. So if you want to come have cool hangs with people who like to be helpful, come to our Discord.
It's
We
a
have
great
a lot
place.
of nice people.
Yeah. Can't say enough nice things about the Discord.
For sure. All right. Well, we'll see you next week with another episode of Battlestar.
Sure will. Have a good one, Internet.
Bye.
Bye.